Hey, welcome to this Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts gameplay video. If you love the era of naval warfare when castles of steel ruled the waves, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. I'm going to do another Naval Academy mission today. Design your own H-class. Create the continuation of the legendary Bismarck class and defeat a U.S. fleet. Well, it's not too hard to create, but it's tough to kill. 2 battleships that have a battle cruiser, 2 heavy cruisers, and 6 destroyers. Oh yeah, it's entertaining. I actually do have a pretty interesting ship built here already. She's packing 10 18-inch guns. Golly, she's 95,000 tons. If she's got any real weakness, it's probably not adequate secondary guns to deal with all those destroyers. But the one time I played this before jumping in this afternoon, I tried standing off at a distance, which was effective. I did manage to smash one of the very modern, very nice American battleships. Everybody else ran away, and this 24-knot girl couldn't catch them, and I ran out of time. So that's telling me that once again, in the world of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, you got to get in guys' face and really make them pay for messing with you. It is kind of neat looking at that model. You can see the armored belt there. That's kind of slick. How about that? So let's look this girl over before we get started. She has 2, let me get up here, 2 times 3 18-inch guns, 2 times 2 18-inch guns, and 6 times 2 6-inch guns. And once again, like I said, it's not going to get it when it comes to knocking off those destroyers. Well, the last time I played, it didn't matter. But, if we're going to charge in there, that just might change. So she's got geared engines, geared turbines, I should say, oil fuel, force boilers, da 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 da. I did try making her with diesels, and it was kind of interesting. The boiler actually comes into play. You get better engine efficiency with. Can I get away with? Ooh, I can get away with balanced boilers. I don't know what that does. Final capacity, I don't think. Yeah, plus 90. Oh, really? Well, let's see what that does. 99%. 57.5. That cuts the weight, cuts the costs. What the heck? I don't think that much matters in the balance. All this good stuff is all maxed out. She's got heavy shells, increased ammunition, which is good because I don't think she gets about 800 shells for all those guns. High TNT explosives actually can save some money by going to TNT. I don't know what it is about high TNT that's so expensive. We might go with TNT. It gives us some money to play with. I don't remember using any. HE. Armor, 16-inch belt, 8-inch belt extended, 8-inch deck, 4-inch extended, 16-inch tower, 16-inch turret, 8-inch turret, top 6-inch secondaries. With that little bit of extra money, I'm curious. I don't know if we can wedge another mount on here if we want to. Well, if we try, I should say. Yeah, I kind of do want to. And that didn't change her offset, so Well, there you go. I managed to wedge on another double 6-inch gun turret, which I think is better than like two triples or something. You got to have spread this stuff around so one hit doesn't knock it all out. Oh, we got a little money left. I don't know what else I could do with it. Maybe some armor. We've got the best radar we could get. Best long range accuracy we could get. I guess we should give her some torpedoes. I don't think we can wedge in bulkheads. Oh my God, we can. That gave us the wherewithal to give her additional bulkheads. Along with all this other protection, that just might make a difference if she does get mixed up in and among those destroyers. And it gives me a little room for extra armor. Well, that won't work. That won't work. We're going to up armor the turret until we, not the turret, the conning tower, until we run out of money. And then see about addressing what it's complaining about guns with a poor sector of fire. And I don't know what it's talking about. Oh, suddenly we have a starboard weight off. Oh, for some reason when I moved. All right, let's remove those guys. If you don't place them at the same time, you get weird lateral offsets. I don't know which guns have poor. Yeah, I think that's nonsense. Well, anyway, there she is. I wish she could be faster, but she's nigh on 99,000 tons, and she's heavily armored. At least, in my opinion, heavily armored, and reasonably fast. And she does punch hard. What do you say we get in there and get started? And while she's loading up, you know the YouTube drill. If you like it, subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, leave me a comment. The same thing every time. And if you are really, really in love, you just can't stand it, and you want to really toss me a little bit of love, then there you can buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link in the description. All right. Well, Carl Petrovich Jessen. Well, that's interesting. What do you say we go get them? Oh my God, 2 battleships. She really does start off hitting hard and fast. She's already at 14%. Let's go get a look at what she's facing. Those are some purty girls, and they look like they got 17-inch guns, or at least that one does. Yeah, they look dangerous. All right, we're going to have to, even though turning this girl is a non-trivial affair, we're going to start turning on these guys. And I think I'll go ahead. Let's see who she's shooting at. She's shooting at that one. Well, I don't care. We got rounds out going already. We've got about, gosh, 1,350 rounds to play with. As grand as it looks to watch these guys. Oh, they're already returning fire. We need to get faced into them. We need to get our angles right, because if they've got the range we've got, this plunging fire is going to be dangerous. So we need to get back, kind of bow onto them. And watch those big old rounds come out of the sky. Here they come. Nice, we got a hit. First hit. That's kind of unusual. Of course, they're pounding us with 18 and 17-inch hits already. There you go. It's damned awkward. Well, she has switched fire to somebody else, I think. Let's pause. Has she? No, she's still shooting at that old gal, unidentified. But we're getting our bow around, which we need to do to take best advantage of our armor. And she's really difficult to maneuver. She just does not want to come back. I've oversteered, and there just doesn't seem to be any fixing that. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. Boy, she's a bigot. Ouch! That was a nasty hit. I think they're getting it. They're taking advantage of us here. I don't know. This may not be the way to play it. I just know that last time, although I didn't get hurt very bad, I'm getting tore up this time. But last time they didn't have 18-inch guns. I think it was all 17s. Last time, I just couldn't do enough damage fast enough. I don't know if we've done much damage now, especially since I seem to be... Well, you know, she's bruised. She's battered. But so am I, and I'm closing in on a fleet full of light elements. They're going to make my life challenging. Alright, let's back the speed down a little bit. See if we can up our accuracy. Oh Lord, it's just painful to watch those rounds come in. Alright, coming back to port. And as usual, I would say they're winning this fight, although we've hurt her pretty solidly. It's just very difficult. They got the number of guns advantage, and eventually, not too long from now, I expect we're going to see a bunch of destroyers roaring in on us. But we're getting some bounces there, which is the whole idea. Nice hit. Nice hit. She's not happy. One thing's a fact, we won't be dodging. Whoa, we won't be dodging any these torpedoes. We can't maneuver. We did awful lot of damage there, and I'm not sure. Did we get 532 damage on that last hit? So many. I think that must be so. She's got flooding, engine damage. Yeah, we're putting a hurt on her. Let's go. We're paying a price, though. This ain't free. Oh, look at those rounds coming in. Nice big hit that time. Taking some damage instability. That's awkward. We're at 34% chance to hit, though. And we are paying that girl big time. Thump, thump, ouch, ouch. We've not identified them yet. Alright, let's maybe we can get an aft turret in this game. Boom, boom. Oh, that was grim. That's an unhappy camper right there. Where are the destroyers? %42 chance to hit. We've yet to identify these old gals. Oh, destroyed main gun. That's a happy day. I don't think that's a battle cruiser. Nope, clearly not. She's hurting us. And we're going to start working on her. She's just about out of the fight just because of her speed's dropping. I don't know where the rest of the light forces are, but they're bound to be on their way. Now we're starting to see some medium-sized guns falling on us. The cruisers are starting to range in on us. I wonder if the secondaries can... Yeah, their secondaries are in the game, right? Seem to be. Thought I saw them shoot. I could be wrong. Am I shooting? Okay, who's shooting where? Big guns there. Secondary guns there. Could be that it's actually splitting this fire because of the arc of fire available to these mounts, or the turrets. They are not mounts. Yeah, see, they're firing big. No, this is not smart. If we're going to do that, then let's just fire at him. But we really need to be firing at him. So come on, work with me. Get those guns on that guy, because that's the guy that's going to make a difference one way or the other. Then we'll have to hunt that guy down if we can find a way to finish him. That's looks awfully optimistic to me. Alright. Secondaries are shooting at him like they need to. Wham! Good hit. Oh, we are dinked up. We are good and dinked up. Up to a 23% chance to hit, which, considering our damage, wham! Oh, that was brutal. Well, the destroyers are just hanging back. What is that old gal doing? She is taking some serious engine hits. We finally identified them. I haven't been paying attention. Oklahoma, 27-inch armor, good for 35 knots, with 18-inch guns. I'd like to know how that's done. I would love to know how that's done. That being said, we're punching her hard. And it's just us right now. This gunfire coming from over here is inconsequential. she's taking a beating. Oh, she got an engine back online, and now she's taking steering hits. Oh, she took some. Yeah, we're beating her down. Oklahoma is in a world of hurt. I think I've said over and over again that these Naval Academy missions are not about balance, and here we're seeing one that, although I don't know that we can win it, certainly, despite the fact that this girl is good for 35 knots, got 27 inches of armor, maybe that, who knows, that 27 inches might be her tower, can't possibly be her belt, not get this speed. But she seems to be at a severe disadvantage, and she's turning away from. She's turning away, and that's defeating our. It's really defeating our guns. We're bouncing a bunch now. Still don't see any destroyers coming our way, and she is getting hammered. She's making 29 knots. We're going to have to chase her, which is okay, except for this destroyer thing that's going on. Which I would bet we are in torpedo range. We're inside a 4-inch range. Yeah, we're inside a torpedo range, so that's going to get interesting real fast. Alright, we're going to have torpedoes. We're going to have to suck them up. And our 6-inch guns aren't exactly tearing the guts out of that guy. They got such a low chance to hit. Nice hit. 500-point hit with flooding. Yeah, those destroyers are going to tear us up. Alright. We might as well break into them. Should have done that already. Got to go back and get that battleship anyway. And I'd rather be bow on to all the torpedoes that are coming, or at least to some of them. Oklahoma is done. Whoa! Stop! Stop! We hit her with an 18-inch gun. Yes! That was exciting. Alright, we're going to turn the main battery on them and the secondaries on them and continue our turn, because I'm actually having more success here than I expected. We are going to pay. The paybacks are coming. Let's give her all the speed she can get through this turn, or all the engine she can get through this turn. We're still trying to get an aim on that battleship. She's 16 kilometers away. We got some hits on her. Let's go for that destroyer. We're really in pretty good shape. Oh my God, are you shooting at the battleship or not? I think she's splitting fire from her main battery, I think, which is actually kind of fascinating. Might be something in the latest patch that I'm not aware of. Yeah, she's running away. 16 knots. Alright, we're fixing to have some very sad days with torpedoes. There will be shoals of them. And this old gal is just not going to dodge anything. And the 6-inch guns are just not very accurate. They just don't care. They're just not gonna get it. Come on, we gotta pound her some more. I don't know who she's firing at over there. I've kind of lost track. Let's go look. Oh, they're doing the destroyer dance. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. That means there's a bunch of torpedoes coming our way. And we're going to get caught in a crossfire and pounded. And ooh, we did get some 6-inch hits. We're getting close now. The 6-inchers. Woof! What did we hit her with? We are firing. Are we really splitting? We are. Look at that. We are splitting the fire. And look at this. I got a bad feeling that these guns have somehow gotten themselves considered to be secondary. Ooh. I've never seen that before. I guess because they aren't of the same type as the triple gun turrets, I suspect that's unintended. One thing's a fact, it's hard on destroyers. It's really hard on destroyers. Okay. Take it to HE. Where are the torpedoes? Turn the sound up a little bit. This is grand. Kind of stupid, but grand. Oh, that guy's in trouble. 1,700 points. Well, maybe it wasn't quite that many. Oh, 700. Okay. How's she doing? She's got most of her engines back. Oh, she's pounded. Okay, we'll turn on this guy. I don't know where the destroyers are, the torpedoes are. Do these guys even have any? Yeah, they do, and they're reloading. God almighty. It's a hard day to be a destroyer. And I don't know what is going on with... Wow. Okay, this is not... Stop. Yep, the 18-inchers are turning on the destroyers and blowing them to itsy bitsy pieces. It's time to turn them on to heavy cruisers and wonder why we haven't even seen torpedoes. But I'm not gonna complain. It's working for me. Ooh, a battle cruiser. Yeah, I don't know. She's the Philadelphia with 15-inch guns. I'd say that's respectable. She's just about done over there. All right, we're going to turn. We're going to dial back speed just a little bit and see if we can survive long enough now to finish her up. What hits did she take? 18-inch hits that were just not stunning. Yeah, we're firing main guns at these light units. That's going to be 42 damage on a heavy cruiser when it gets hit by an 18-inch round. Okay. Well, this is not how I expected this to come out. It looks like a winning pitch for us right now. It's really hard to see. Of course, I say that. We have not finished Alabama off, but with this main battery splitting between the light forces and the battleship. Wow. Oh, yeah, she just took a hard one. She just took it really hard. These guys are not happy. Well, I may have the most brilliant design in the world, or something's going on with the game that I'm not used to. I'm used to the AI having every advantage in these Naval Academy missions, and suddenly, uh-oh, there's the torpedo. Stop. There's a whole raft of torpedoes. I suspect that's from the Boston. Well, looks like we managed to get missed by most of them. We're just going to have to suck it up. And it just didn't care. We just don't care. Wow, actually the cruisers are coming out of this pretty healthy. Well, now I don't know whether or not we're firing the... Nope, 18-inch guns are engaging the cruisers. And they're really taking it quite well. Wow, we took that torpedo hit and didn't take any flooding. And here comes more of them. It looks like they're going to miss. I am astounded. I fully expected to get totally hammered by torpedoes. Here it comes. Here comes more. And they must have their torpedoes set on aggressive because their accuracy is pretty awful. What I find interesting is that these destroyers or these cruisers are taking these 18-inch hits with great aplomb. They're taking hits and they're just not tearing them up. So we'll switch to AP. Oh. She is in a world of hurt. They're going to have to get meaner than this. They're going to have to put about 16 torpedoes into us to stop us now. I think we had an 89% chance to hit the battleship. Here comes some more torpedoes. And the AP made a world of difference that time. And I think at least some of those torpedoes are going to miss. There's one right there that might tag us. It's going to fall. They're not leading us enough. Oh, the Seattle. Hit 15 inches of armor. 9-inch guns. So switching back to AP did her in. Wow, this is amazing. I didn't expect it to work out this way. Alright, we switch to the other cruiser, and off we go. Nice hit. Nice hit on the Alabama, right? Yeah, the Alabama's a wreck. Not doing her in. We've got plenty of time though, and we're no longer taking significant damage. There comes more torpedoes. I don't think we'll avoid those. No, I think we're gonna. I think they finally got their torpedo act together. All right, they got some flooding happening this time. Yeah, 3. And another one. The battlecruiser must have torpedoes. Yep. I think they're doing more structural damage than they're doing. Oh, there's a raft of torpedoes coming down. I'm getting paybacks for not getting it. Engine hits. Alright, just switch to the battleship because, yeah, that girl's wrecked anyway. We are getting hurt seriously now. Now they are just thumping the torpedoes into us. Thumping them in us. They seem to be doing more structural than flotation damage. Got engines that are wrecked. Boston's done. Alright, we got to finish that girl. We've got to finish her. It's only a 29% chance to hit now, taking so much damage. We may not make it. We don't have the speed. Yeah, 9 knots. She's. Well, we still got 17 on, but I think we're still slowing down. There's another torpedo. Badly aimed, I'm afraid, but not that breaks my heart. There's a bunch more right there that may tag us after all. Now that looks like that's foam. That's foam. Alright, now we gotta watch the turning circle on this old girl. Come on, we gotta get some hits on her. More torpedoes. Battlecruiser is just thumping the torpedoes on us. Alright, secondaries on the battle cruiser. Our turn was well timed. Oh, we are beat down. There's a good hit. I think it's time to go back to HE to try to finish her off structurally, because she just is about to fall apart. And at that point, the surviving battle cruiser will not matter. I want all guns on. All guns on the battleship. On the Alabama. First time I ever set foot on the real Alabama would have been summer of 1979. I was driving from Louisiana to Florida to report for duty at Naval Air Station Pensacola, and we stopped in Mobile. So that us with prospective sailors, we would get a chance to walk the decks of the Alabama. I was totally in awe. Still am. Come on now. Bounce. Big bounce. I may have been wrong to switch back. Just go to HE and try to beat her up. Look at this. This old gal is coming back. She's trying to... She's probably fixing to put... She probably already has put her torpedoes in the water. Thump. Thump. We're getting little tiny hits. She's controlling her flooding. We're down to 13 knots and change. Look at the beautiful damage model and the beautiful ricochets. I'm loving that. 4%. We just can't seem to put her down. 16.5 kilometers. It says 79% chance to hit. I am astounded. There was a hit. Just can't seem to finish her. Come on. Come on. Got the ammunition. Got the time. Oh, nice hit. And a fire. But still, not much in the way of, I mean, this damage just hangs there. Comes what in this game is tiny guns from the 15 inchers. Oh, trivial damage 7. Torpedoes, we've evaded those nicely. You knew they were coming. Oh, good hits with some flooding. But it only oh, she's down to 0.4. Come on now. The fire ought to finish her off. This is totally unexpected. This is not what I thought would happen. The game continues to surprise me. Except for this part where you get somebody down to 0.4%. and she just doesn't seem to want to die. We got more torpedoes coming in on us. Don't see them. There it is, right there. Managed to evade it. Wow, a 500-point hit. Come on now. Come on, we'll put this one in the win category. Get another check mark on the Naval Academy of a successful mission. I'm not asking too much, am I? More torpedoes. More misses. Bow on is the place to be right now. We are beating her to pieces, and she's 500, 600 points, and we can't finish up that 0.4% damage. Well, if I was using Lyddite, we'd burn her to the water line. We're down to a 24% chance to hit. We're catching up to her. We got about a 3-knot advantage here. .3%. Yeah, you know, went down by 0.1%. That there's something up with the damage model that's it's just kind of gotten silly, and this has kind of been this way for a while. It doesn't make a lot of sense that she's just hanging on. See, there's another flooding hit, 0.3%. It's like we can't get to an undamaged section and finish her off. 657 hit points. 657.3. Yeah, it's damage that's not damaging. $575. That doesn't change. Yeah, I don't want to sound critical because it's a beautiful game. It's still an alpha, but that does need to be something needs to be addressed about these virtually oh god, more torpedoes. He might tag us with that one. No, gonna miss. 332 points of damage with flooding. She may flood out before she goes down structurally because somewhere there's a rivet that or a weld that won't fail. 382. Oh lordy, this is funny. Oh, Alabama, she's just hanging on. 1,000 points. 1,000 points with flooding. And she doesn't care because it's hitting previously flooded, previously damaged sections is the only thing that makes any sense to me. We seem to be fairly immune to the 15-inch fire. What if we take it back to auto and we see what happens? I suspect we'll bounce a bunch because she's got huge armor. 0.3 and 3%. 382. Unbelievable. What are we playing here? World of Warships? Yeah, that's probably rude. I probably shouldn't say that. I have friends who play World of Warships. I've never understood it. I don't. Uh-oh. Torpedoes that are gonna miss. Down to 14 kilometers. We should be hitting every time. I'll give her this. She is well protected. This is long ago become silly. Let's kick it up to 5x. See if we can accelerate what looks to be inevitable but incredibly tedious right now. We're down to 42%. 571. $260. $129. Back to HE. We're still making 10 knots. Big hits, big hits. And she doesn't care. Big hits, and she doesn't care. Yeah, something needs to be done about this. This has entered the ridiculous. Destroyed funnel. There's some hidden place, really. There's some hidden place. There's a well somewhere that just doesn't want to fail. 0.3 and 3. $798. She's still getting main gun shots off at us. Well, by God. There you go. Well, I was right. Standing off at range won't work. You got to go in and get close. And again, I don't want to sound critical of the game. It's an alpha. It's a beautiful thing. There's a long ways to go, I believe, before it's ready for release. I'm enjoying it though. I'm really loving it. Anyway, hey, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of Very Young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.